What's up, guys? It's Morgan Mark, whatever you know me as, and we are finally back after I remembered to start recording this with another Calgary Flames GM mode. Obviously on 19 and the PS4. So, in the last episode, or as you can tell right now, we're in January 1st, 2022. We are pretty lit right now, 34 and 6. Yeah, and if you guys remember from the last episode, we made a trade to make a good guy! Yay, Brad Marchand! Yes. I'm kind of biased to this, but honestly, I think he'll do extremely well in this squad. Because, looking at the scratch people, we only have them, and I think we had to give up, Medica Truck, question mark? I totally forget it's been that long. Player and pick trading, yes! No! They got Sandheim, Tarnaski, and probably a couple random picks for Brad Marchand. So, I'm extremely happy around this. Happy about that trade, sorry. Can't think, it's like 7:30 in the morning. So I figured in this episode I figure we'll finish out the rest of the regular season, and figured the next episode will be the playoffs. And I figured since 20's coming out in what, September or something, I figured that this will be the last franchise I'll do, even though it's only the first one I did. Anywho, yeah, I figured it would be the last one I do because I don't have the time and/or patience to get another one done. So, yeah, this will be the last one. And Arizona's offering us a second-round pick for a third, fourth, and Joe Morrow. I'm gonna politely decline that trade because our team's pretty decent. We won on New Year's Day, but we lost to the Flyers and beat the Bruins. And beat Toronto, which is always a good thing. So, if you guys are enjoying the series, make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, all that fun stuff. Detroit's trying to give us next year's third, Ryan and Holland for no. Absolutely not. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. Hold on, let's stop the simulation right here. Let's go to the day before the trade deadline. Because I do have a theory. Second and fifth for next year's third, Postma and Tim Schaller. No, I'm good, I guess, thank you. I figured we already got Brad Marchand for the second line. The question is, do we need anybody else to shore up the hopeful, like, chance of, like, getting to the Stanley Cup or winning the Stanley Cup? Ow, Malcolm Subban's got a torn groin. That's not good. Too bad that's only in the AHL. Where the AHL's actually not doing half bad. 21, 12, and 1. Yeah, so I figured we'll try to make one more big trade just to see if we need anybody. I mean, we've hit 3 losses so far, but I think we can afford 3 losses. Chicago is placing Gustav Forsling on waivers. Have you done anything well? No. I'm going to politely decline that. Win against Montreal. Shootout win against Ottawa, which is always a good thing. Multiple Stockton players are able to be dressed. Yay. And another New York Islanders. I'm probably going to make this. David Pastrnak's going to be out for a week with a broken nose. Oh, goody. So, Hunter Shinkaruk. For a week, you're going to be in the top. And when I mean top, I mean you are quite literally replacing him. In every which way, shape, and form. And go left wing, go Hunter Shinkaruk, and substitute. Alright, there we go. That's the only fun part when somebody gets injured. Yay, shootout loss against the Islanders. Yay. But, and that was all for nothing because Pastrnak's back. Yay. San Jose is Trying to give us their fourth for our third, and I'm assuming Magnus Payarvi? No, thank you. I saw the trade that they did with Edmonton in real life, Calgary. James Neal for Milan Lucic. Being a Bruins fan, I like Milan Lucic. I know most people probably don't because of the contract situation, but honestly, I don't think he's going to do bad in Calgary. Second and a sixth for Mueller and Josephson. Yeah, I'm good, thank you, bud. But yeah, I don't think Milan Lucic is a bad player. I really, as we lose to Nashville, he's really not that bad of a player. He'll protect your young guys, and that's why they got him. Okay, so New York is offering us next year's third and seventh for this year's third and Clapperton. No. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. Lost against Carolina and win against New Jersey. So that's my original thought before I keep getting sidetracked. I'm gonna make this unedited, mainly just to get the video out. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I heard the NHL 20 beta is coming out today, the 26th. I'm not entirely sure. If it is, you goddamn right know I'll be fucking playing it. They won our third and seventh for Luke Shen, Alex Chiasson, and next year's fifth. No. We haven't even hit 10 losses yet, even though... No, we haven't even hit 10 losses, and we're in the middle of February, so... This team's looking to be really, really good. Jonas Korpisalo has been really, on fire this year. Washington wants to give us a third and fifth for next year's fourth, Mark Stahl and Frederick Gauthier. No thank you, bud. I hate this simulation engine. Why do you think I always cut it out? Dalton Prout, back spasms. I'm sorry to hear that. He'll be out 2 weeks. Another win against Arizona. Yeah, this is why I always cut this part out, because I never have anything to talk about, or if I do, I get sidetracked, as you can tell. Washington, did you literally just offer the exact same trade? Okay. Going to decline that either way, and my kitten's going crazy. Don't know if you guys can hear that, but I can. Klimchuk is injured with a mild concussion. He'll be out about a week. Which basically means, Hunter, you'll be back in for a week. I mean, I think having Matty Tkachuk on defense actually really helped. Because he turned himself around to a plus 25 and 27 points. Him and Grachev, I don't think are a bad pairing. Grachev's a plus 28. Randerson, as I call him, Rasmus Anderson, plus 13. Bowen Byron's a plus 16. Petey Bird's a plus 34. Hannafin's a plus 29. They're all doing quite well. Win against Vegas, yay. Patty Cahill, next strain. I'm sorry to hear that. No matter how many times you offer this, I'm not going to set Frederick Gauthier. I'm sorry. Dalton Prout's available, thank you. Minor leagues, I don't care. That's why I just do best lines for them. Big deadline, blah, 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 blah. Klimchuk's back, yay. Hunter, have you done 6 games, 1 goal, 1 assist, and you're an even? Okay. You're not doing too bad, bud. There we go. So Klimchuk's back for the game against Edmonton, but... Alright, so we've hit the trade deadline. We are 45, 9, and 8. I'll be honest, this, even in offline career modes and stuff like that, this is the best I've ever had. This is the best this regular season up to this point I've had. Unless I've played the games and literally just went on a rampage and went 82-0 for some reason. And as you can see right here, Johnny Gaudreau is... David Pastrnak is what Johnny Gaudreau needed. We are obviously first in the Presidents because we currently have 98 points. The next closest one in all of the NHL is 70 points in the Anaheim Ducks, and I just realized that the top 8 are all Western Conference. Oh, never mind. Entire league! I'm an idiot, I'm sorry. So in the entire league, not just a Pacific Division, we have 98 points. We're obviously going to be the President's Trophy unless we really mess up. Next closest are the Florida Panthers and then Dallas Stars with 80. Yikes. The Rangers at 78, Islanders at 77, Toronto at 77, which isn't too bad for them. Just looking at all the guys, all the people that are down here, Detroit, San Jose's not doing that hot this year. Nashville, Boston, okay. I'm not surprised because I took 2 of their 3 main forwards. Carolina's not good. Arizona's not good. The Stanley Cup chance of in real life this year are not doing good. Yeah, but other than that, we're not doing too bad. Let's check out the individual player stats up to this time. Johnny Gaudreau, 65 and 62. 28 and 37. My God. David Pastrnak, in his first year with us, as we made the trade for him, 55 points. I'm impressed with him. Marchand, I couldn't remember his stats before, but he's got 48 points and he's a plus 18, which I can't complain about. Dylan Strome got 43, Monahan 41, and if you want to see your favorite player, just scroll down and just pause it wherever you would like. I mean, Lazar's got 21 on the 4th line, so I can't really complain about that. And my cat is going extremely fucking crazy. Alrighty. Hunter Shinkarut's even got 2 points. Dylan Dubé in his 2 games has a point. The only one that doesn't have a point is Michael Stone. But, as we go into goalies, John Gillies, he was our starter for a while, and as a backup, he's absolutely perfect. In the 12 games he's played, 8 wins, 1 loss, 2 overtime losses, and 4 shutouts. 4 of his 8 wins have been shutouts. Don't mind the actual minutes he's played. 928 save percentage and only a 2.07 goals against for him. That's amazing. Joonas Korpisalo, however, I don't know where the hell this guy's been. I mean, granted in Columbus, behind Bobrovsky, but 38 wins, 8 losses, 6 overtime losses, and 10 of those 38s have been shutouts. 946 save percentage and 159 goals against. How? He's only an 85 overall. This guy is amazing. I mean, he's always had a pretty good save percentage, even though he hasn't had like the wins or anything like that. But he's not that bad. Just come playoff time, I can't tell because he's only had 1 playoff experience. All right, so now the question becomes: do we need anybody since it's the trade deadline essentially? Do we need anybody? I'm gonna say no, because our front 3's producing. 28 and 37, 8 and 33 for Monahan. That's could be a hell of a lot higher, but it's still good enough for him. 17 and 38 for Pastrnak. That's fine. Marchand with 48 points. I don't know how many he had before coming here. Dylan Strome, 11 and 32. Not bad at all. Daniel Sprong, 17 and 21. Not bad at all. Third line is even producing. Morgan Klimchuk, 18 and 18 in 61 games. Jankowski, 13 and 16. And Lillenholm, 10 and 27. This is amazing. I've never seen this kind of production before. Sammy Bennett, 22 points on the 4th line. David Krejci, 29 points on the 4th line. And Curtis Lazar, even 21 points. That's amazing for him. Edie Bird, 9 and 27. That's perfectly fine. Noah Hannafin, 4 and 18, which could be a little bit higher, but he's been injured. Grachev, 13, but it could be higher, but he's an 88 overall. That's the only reason why I say it could be higher. Matty Tkachuk, 17 and 12, which isn't too bad. For swapping, that's what I wanted to say. I was about to say swatch, and I'm like, yeah, I don't have a smartwatch. Anywho, for swapping him back to defense, for having 29 points this year, it's not that bad for him. Rasmus Anderson, 9 points, and Bowen Byram, 8 points, but the third line defense, all you care about is plus minus and the giveaways and takeaways. So Rasmus Anderson's a plus 14, and he's got more giveaways and takeaways. Byram, even though he's only got like 8 points, he's still a plus 18, and still a hell of a lot more giveaways and takeaways, which honestly, now that I think about it, these two aren't that good, but I can't really complain. I'm not going to make a trade. And I said I would do this unedited just to get the video out, but I think I might have to split it up, maybe? Okay, we're officially at the trade deadline. Woo! Alright, so only one more month. I'll see how slow this simulation engine goes. I figured it should be better because I won't get 97, 97 trade offers coming in through. So it should be a lot smoother. My god, Detroit only had 19 wins. Oh my god. And we finally hit 10 losses with whatever the team is. Nashville, and then San Jose. That's okay. We lost 8-2 against Washington, which probably isn't good, but honestly, we're not that bad. Marco Dano's injured with a sore shoulder, even though our AHL team is pretty lit. David Krejci's got a sore knee. So until he comes back, Mr. Dylan Dubé, who's up to a 75, because if you remember, he's in like the 80s in like the recent updates. I got this. I started this franchise like within day one, like the first week, so I didn't get his update. So that's why he's only a 75. But 2-0 against Minnesota, which is always a good thing. Sorry, Courtney. 3-0 against Boston, which for this franchise I'll say yay. David Krejci's back. Just swap him out right there. Thank you. David Krejci's like the veteran experience you would want on the fourth line, and I can't really complain. So it looks like we're going to finish with 50-some wins. 55. $56, 16, and 10 is going to be our final record of the season. Jesus. Even though it's still 1 day left, Johnny Gaudreau kind of slowed down, but honestly, 77 points. Impressive for him. In the years that we've done this, he's had 58, 73, 71. 58 was kind of that year that we don't talk about. But the years with Panarin, 73 and 71, he didn't do bad. But with David Pastrnak, 77 points for him. 10 game-winning goals, 9 power play goals. That is amazing for Johnny Gaudreau. Pastrnak finishes with 65. Strome finishes with 58. 53, 50, and then basically I'm just going to scroll through this. Again, stop at your favorite player. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now the goalies. John Gillies, 12, 2, 2, and 5 shutouts, 931, 198 goals against. If these guys don't win... Oh, what's it? Not the Vezina. Yeah, the Vezina. If these guys don't win the Vezina, I don't know what I would have to do to win the Vezina. Although my OCD is triggered with Corpi Salo because of the minutes he's played. I'm extremely triggered. He could have played one more minute. But I can't really complain about a 45, 14, and 8 record with 11 shutouts. And a 937 save and a 1.83 goals against. I can't complain about any of this. We obviously clinched conference. We probably have the President's Trophy waiting for us. Yeah, I'd say we have the President's Trophy waiting for us. 122 points for the Calgary Flames. Power play percentage at 25.7%. Basically, 1 out of every 4 power plays we are scoring. And penalty kill, 87.3%. Jesus. That's actually really good, I think. Next closest team in points was the Dallas Stars. The Rangers get home ice in the Eastern Conference, but we have home ice regardless. Jesus. That Eastern Conference was extremely close. Look at this. Rangers 102, Islanders and Panthers 101, Lightning Capitals at 100. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams in the Eastern Conference were within 2 points of each other to clinch home ice. Oh my god. Obviously, we get the highest point percentage. Goals per game. Highest goals per game for us. Second closest was the Pittsburgh Penguins. Okay. Goals against, lowest goals against. Power play, highest power play percentage in the league. Next closest was Columbus and Winnipeg. I can't really complain. Penalty kill, 87.3, best penalty kill in the league. Jesus. Now, my only fear is that we are going to pull a real-life Calgary or a real-life Tampa Bay. I don't want that to happen. NHL season has completed. Who do we get in the first round? We get the Edmonton Oilers. Oh boy, the Battle of Alberta for the first round of the playoffs. Let's check out the other matchups because I'm kind of concerned right now. So, the playoff tree in the next episode will be us versus Edmonton and the Ducks versus the Knights. Dallas versus Chicago and the Jets versus Colorado. The only two surprises here are the Ducks and the Oilers, obviously. In the Eastern Conference, oh my god. It is the Islanders versus the Capitals, which you would expect. The Rangers, who you wouldn't expect, versus the Columbus Blue Jackets. Oi. Tampa Bay versus Toronto instead of Toronto versus Boston. Love you guys. And Florida versus Pittsburgh. Jesus. So, a quick look at the AHL, even though I think they still have a week left. In the AHL, our team is actually not bad. Mangiapane is pretty good. So, looking at the AHL team, the Stockton Heat. Oh, God, San Diego. Who the hell do you have? Maxime Comtois. Okay, that makes sense. Neuwirth, okay. Cody Franson, Golubin. Oh, wow. So, San Diego's actually not bad. They would be personally my pick for the AHL. But our team, 35, 26, and 4. Honestly, not too bad. We've clinched a playoff spot, so I can't really complain about that. Yeah, in the Western Conference, we've already clinched a playoff spot, so that's always a good thing. Although, I'm kind of confused why the points go 92, 90, 92. Oh, this is the only part I hate about the AHL. Team 1 has 65 points. Or 65 games played, 90 points. Team 2 has 73 and 92. I hate the AHL for that. So no matter what, we've clinched a title or a playoff spot because this AHL is kind of weird. Yeah, the Western Conference in the AHL is kind of weird. I don't know why half of it is done and half of it's not. But yeah, the AHL has clinched a playoff spot as well. Just looking at the playoffs or player stats, Mangiapane actually did well. 54 points. That's not too bad for him. Didn't do bad in the NHL last year, 18 points, but negative 14 killed him. But 50 points and 48 points. He's not a bad AHL guy if you need him. Austin Zizarnik, honestly, not too bad. 45 and 44. And then we swapped them back between the AHL and AHL for the first 2 years. Spencer Fu, not bad. Marco Dano, not bad. Matthew Phillips, that's just my air conditioning, don't mind. Honestly, nothing crazy. I'm just happy with these guys. How's the goalies doing? Tyler Parsons, my boy. Okay, him and Subban have pretty much switched out. Schneider's even got 4 and 3. Or 3 and 4. 3, 4, and 3 overtime losses. Subban, 15 and 9. He didn't do bad. Last year in the NHL, for the second half of the season, he actually carried us. In the playoffs, he didn't. Yeah, Tyler Parsons, if you need an AHL goalie, he is your man. 9 and 3 in the AHL in this first year. We had to call him up because of the whole Mike Smith and trading situation. But I decided to leave him in the AHL. He's been pretty good. 32, 15 and 3, 25, 17 and 1, and even 17 and 14, splitting time with Subban. In the playoffs, 12 and 9, and then 1 and 3. So yeah. 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 I don't want to talk about that. So in the next episode, you will see the playoffs. And as I always do, I will make sure to save it here so I don't forget anything. Overwrite save file, thank you. Would you like to overwrite it? Game saved successfully. So in the next episode, it will be round 1 against Edmonton. The Battle of Alberta. Oh boy. I am excited for these playoffs. If you guys are too, hit the like button, subscribe if new. Have a great weekend, guys. If it comes out today, enjoy the beta. If not, enjoy the games you play.